school communication tool. Our main objective is to increase the parents' engagement. There's a ton of empirical evidence pointing towards the fact that both academic performance of students and absence rates are positively impacted by a better engagement of the parents. So our main feature is what we call an actionable messages. So we looked at the way schools and parents communicate, and we noticed that there's a pattern. Every time schools need to communicate something to the parents, they're actually prompting them to do a particular action. Okay? So when we broadcast a message to a specific, for example, a set of recipients, we're expecting them to take an action. This action could be anything from approve, reject. For example, do you want your student to go on a field trip next week? Okay. Or for example, we need you to pay this, for example, micropayment. Or for example, there's an emergency, etc., etc., etc. The action can be anything. The other core feature that we have is instant messaging, and we have all sorts of like the standard instant messaging features, from voice notes to attachments to picture sharing, etc., file sharing, etc. We have also what we call the engagement features. So we have stuff like stories, which is very similar to WhatsApp status. It's being used by schools in very interesting ways. Okay, so some schools use it for reminding parents of homeworks. Okay, and some other schools use it just to celebrate certain moments that took place in the school. We have other features such as file sharing. Okay, so this is part of the communication. We have also a whole module for incentivizing good behavior of students. So, for example, we can, let's say, for example, there's a week for environment, and we'd like to incentivize students to do certain actions or activities or behavior that is related to better, for example, eco-friendliness or better environment to support the environment. So, both schools and parents collaborate over giving points, okay, to the schools, and they can, for example, at the end of the duration of the challenge, we have a leaderboard, and different students or different teams or houses can celebrate, for example, the winners in this challenge. So this is, I mean, it's much bigger than that, okay, but I hope I tried to condense everything in a couple minutes. Thank you.